Tyson Fury will defend his lineal and WBC heavyweight titles this December as planned, but not against any of the men he wanted to face. The Gypsy King will defend his titles against fellow Briton Derek Chisora for a third and hopefully final time.
When I say Chisora, don't forget, like, you got the so-called guys in the division that people, oh, these guys are top guys. We offer them big fights, no smoke, no smoke. You offer it to Derek Chisora, boom, he sat here opposite me. Man's got balls, and in today's society, in this boxing game, there's a big lack of balls. And you know who you are, these people who don't want no smoke. So with Chisora, he comes and he says exactly what it says. He does what it says on the tin. He goes to war. He's changed his name from Del Boy to War, and we're gonna get a war.
The fight Fury originally wanted was a bout with the unified three-belt champ Alexander Usyk for the undisputed title. However, the Ukrainian just defeated Anthony Joshua for a second time to retain the belts and wanted to return to his besieged country. That left Fury offering the former champ and fellow Englishman Joshua a huge stadium opportunity to regain a heavyweight title. AJ declined the offer though, and Fury made some pocket money from his promoter Frank Warren in the process.
Can you bring me bag up here, please? I have £10,000 in cash that I've collected today from Mr. Frank Warren. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 10. That's 10 grand in cash that Frank has brought for me today because I bet Frank Warren £10,000 that Joshua won't sign the contract. Guess what? 10 grand richer, tax-free.
With the two men he wanted saying no, Fury surprised everyone by offering the payday to Chisora, who has lost 3 of his last 4 fights and who Fury has already beaten twice.
You know, Tyson, he's always said there's going to be a third fight, and then the fight is here now, so I want to take what's his and make mine, you know, so I can't box him, I can't, so I have to go with him mentally of, I have to physically take what's his and make mine.
Fury versus Chisora 3 will take place at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this December 3rd. And then Fury can finally face Usyk for the undisputed title next year, unless Chisora can get the upset. Yeah, right.
Listen, I rate Derek Chisora as highly as I rate Usyk, and I will train as hard for Derek as I would do any man in the world. And if I didn't, I'd have to be an absolute idiot. I will not underestimate Derek Chisora.
To the welterweights, the highly anticipated bout between the unified champ Errol Spence Jr. and the WBO champ Terence Crawford for the undisputed title has been postponed, in another case of boxing doing what boxing does. It's been reported that when Crawford discovered Spence's promotional team PBC were aiming for a bout in early 2023, Bud found an opponent to make sure that he fought at least once in 2022. Crawford will now defend his title against David Avanesian in Crawford's Nebraska backyard this December 10, while he and Spence continue negotiations. And finally, some good news for boxing fans. The 2-time undisputed women's middleweight champ Claressa Shields plans to defend her titles at least once before taking some more MMA bouts with the PFL in 2023. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.